Hello, everybody. Mr. Royans here, coming at you with our math lesson for the day. And today we're going to pick up talking about division. And we're going to look at division using the place value chart and place value discs. But before we get started with any of that, I want to talk about this word right here. And it's a word I've mentioned before. And this word is quotient. What is quotient? Remember, it is the answer to a division problem. If I ask you to find the quotient, that means you're going to be dividing. Answer to a division problem, okay? So today we're going to be looking for quotients using place value discs. So the first problem is 6 divided by 3. Look at this number. 6 ones represents what? What does the 6 here represent? The whole, right? That is the total. That is what we are dividing. Now I'm going to make a place value chart. And I'm going to slide this over here. And it's going to look like, bam, 10s. Ones. Okay. Now I'm going to put 6 ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the number we are dividing by? If 6 is our whole, the number we're dividing, what are we dividing by? We are dividing by 3. Now, let's assume it's telling us how many groups to make. I'm going to draw 3 groups below on this. And I'm going to draw it like this, 3 groups below. Since we're dividing by 3, I'm going to draw 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Think of it, can we distribute, can we hand out 6 ones into 3 groups? And I want you to think of it like if you were dealing cards, if you were playing a card game, and you were dealing 6 cards evenly among 3 people you were playing with. So we would first put 1 in each group. You get 1, you get 1, you get 1. Then I'm going to cross off the ones as I distribute them. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to distribute again. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to continue until they're all distributed. Okay. We can put 2 ones in each group. Are there any left over? No, they're all crossed off and split up. How many ones are in each of our 3 groups? There's 2 ones. What is 6 ones divided by 3? That number sentence would be 6 ones divided by 3 equals 2 ones. But now, let's record the whole number, or let's represent this in a new way. Let's record the whole, which is 6. We're going to call it the dividend. And the divisor, this can be the 3 out here. All right. Look back at the model. 6 ones, that's the number underneath here, divided by 3 is 2 ones. So we have 2 ones and divided by 3 groups. The 2 goes up here. You distribute 2 ones 3 times. 2 ones times 3 is 6 ones, right? Now, we divided 6 ones and have no ones remaining. 6 ones minus 6 ones equals 0 ones. What does the 0 mean? That we have no remainder, right? All the ones were divided with none left over, and we subtracted the total number distributed from the total number of ones. And we can see that 3 groups of 2 both in this model over here and here is correct since 3 times 2 equals 6, right? All right, however, we're now going to look at this in a different way. We're going to look at 36 divided by 3. 3 tens and 6 ones. Actually, I'm going to... Tens. Ones. So 3 tens and 6 ones represents what? We have 3 tens there, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 6 ones again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36 is our whole here, guys. And we've broken it up into 3 tens and 6 ones. What is the number we are dividing by again? 3, right? So we're going to make 3 groups again. 2, 3. First, we're going to start with the largest unit. What is the largest unit here? Is it tens or ones? Tens, right? So 3 tens divided by 3 is what? 110, right? Because there's 3 there, and we can split it up 3 ways. 1, 2, 3. Cross them out when we use them. Okay. Are there any tens left over? Absolutely not. So 6 ones divided by 3 is, and we can just look back at that and go, that's 2, because we had 6 ones there. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then cross those off. All right, we distributed them evenly, one at a time, in each group, and we crossed them off because, hey, we're done with them. Are there any ones left over? I don't see any. They're all crossed off. So how many tens and ones? How many tens and ones are in each group? Well, that's 1 10 and 2 ones, which is what? What's 1 10, 2 ones? That's 12, right? So 36 divided by 3 is 12. But we're going to do this again using the divisor. So we're going to put 36, our whole, underneath here, 3 out here. Now we're going to first divide the 10 spot. We start with the largest unit, 3. How many, or 3 tens divided by 3 was how many? 110, right? So then that's 3. 3 times 1 is 3. And then there's nothing left to be distributed there, so that's 0. Then what is left to be divided? That's 6. How many times was 6 ones divided into 3 groups? 6 1 divided into 3 equals, or 6 divided by 3 was 2, right? There were 2 ones in each of those. And then 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 ones is 0. So we have, that's not very good, 0. No remainder here. All right. Now we're going to look at this. 5 divided by 4. Once again, I'm going to have a place value chart. Ooh, I want to use black. And I'm going to make my place value chart. Tens, ones. Okay, so we have 5 ones. That's our whole. The number on the left is the whole. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are splitting it up 4 ways. So we need to, sorry, I want to make that as good as I can. We need to make 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, much like we did in this first one here, we're going to distribute ones amongst the groups. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm out of groups there. Ooh. 5 ones divided by 4 equals what? But Mr. Royans, it doesn't divide evenly. We can place 1, 1 in each group, but we have 1 left over, right? So with division, you're going to distribute as many as you can and cross off the ones you use. What is the quotient for 5 ones divided by 4? What's our quotient? What are we left with? There's 1, 1, right? So our quotient, I'm going to write Q here, equals 1. But what do we have left over there? 1 times 4 equals 4 ones. But we still have 1 left over. If I do it with my 5 as a whole number, and I put 4 out here, how many 4s were in this 5? It was 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So we have 1 R1. 1 remainder 1. You write R1 for your remainder, or R whatever the number is for your remainder. Because we split it up evenly, but then that was the remaining piece. It'd be like if I gave everyone a piece of candy, but I had 1 left over. Like, oh, everybody gets 1, but I have 1 piece remaining. Okay. But it's not just there we do that. It can also be with a number like this. 10s, 1s. All right, what is our number here? We have 45 divided by 4. 4 10s, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Broken up into 4 groups. So I need to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 10s divided by 4 equals what? 110, right? So there's going to be 110 in each of those groups. We can do that with no problem. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1, 1, 1. Okay, no 10s left over. 5 1s divided by 4, if we look back at that, is going to be what? 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. However, we have a remainder, don't we? So 5 1s divided by 4 is 1 1. 1 1 times 4 is 4 1s. 5 1s minus 4 1s is 1. Hey, we have 1 left in the place value chart. If I look at this, guys, I have 1 10, 1 1. Okay. So we have this 1 left over. 110 and 1 1 is the same as 11. Or 11 remainder 1, right? And we can prove that by looking at it like this. 45 is a whole. 4 is our divisor. How many 10s? Excuse me. How many ways can this 4 10s be divided by 4? 1, right? 4 minus 4 is 0. 5 down. How many ways was 5 divided by 4? 1 way. 4, 5 minus 4 is 1, 11 remainder 1, 110, 1, 110, 1, 1 with the remainder 1. There you go, guys. And that's all we're doing is we're looking at these and seeing how we have these numbers split up, how they're divided. We're going all the way up to the 10s though right now. 10s, 1s. Okay, I'm looking at the number 8 divided by 3. So I have 8 1s. There's no 10s there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And divided by 3. 1, 2, 3. How many ways are we splitting this up? Well, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, cross those off. I can fit another 1, 2, 3, cross those off. However, I have 2 1s, but I have 2 left over. So that means I have 2 remainder 2. And if I do put my 8 over there like that, 8 divided by 3, I can see that 8 1s divided 3 ways, twice. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 remainder 2. And for our last example here, we have 68 divided by 3. Ones. Okay, so we have 6 10s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're dividing it 3 ways. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 6 10s. We're going to split that up into 3 groups. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to put another one down here, didn't I? 6. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no remainders in the 10 spot. However, if we look back here, we know we're going to have a remainder with the 8 because we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Go cross those out. Do again, 1, 2, 3. I have 2 left over, but I have 2 10s, 2 1s. That's 22, remainder 2. And if I do it like this, 68 divided by 3, 6 10s, there was 2 in there. That's 6, 0, drop the 8 down. And that was split up 2 ways as well. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2, 22. Remainder 2. And you can always check your work, guys. If I multiply this number, the number outside the bracket there, my divisor times the quotient. Our quotient is 22. 22 times 3 is 66. Plus the remainder, which is 2, I get 68, which is what the answer was, or the dividend was. Okay, so you're just going to be looking at doing some of this stuff, kind of breaking it up and evenly splitting up the place value discs, okay? If you need any help, please email me, and we can talk about it in math small groups tomorrow as well.